My recommendation for a $450 and under gaming system, I'll go by parts, and this is what I'd recommend for the money, the best you can get for your money for a gaming PC playing all games at 1080p 60 frames a second, at least at the highest settings. Let's get started with that processor. I wanted to go with the quad core processor. I went with the AMD Athlon X4 860. It's overclockable, so I'm going to pair you up with the motherboard that can overclock as well. Doesn't use a lot of power, and of course the quad core is essential here in this build. For the money, you're getting a lot, and this is a gaming build, so it's going to be able to, also do some video editing and rendering and things like that, but really it's perfect for gaming because of that quad core processor. Motherboard, we went with the Asus. I like it because it's the latest A88X socket there, so you're going to be able to overclock. Has all your USB 3.0s, also an HDMI port on there, and the main thing is you can overclock this with this motherboard with the CPU. It's not aesthetically pleasing, but it'll do the job. It's simple, sexy, and it's just gonna work. Asus is a great brand. I've always used their motherboards and had no issues with them. The Patriot Signature, simple, 8 gigs, 1600 megahertz for 40 bucks. Patriot's a good brand as well. I would recommend this. Here you can go cheap as long as it's with a good brand, and that's a good one as well. ADATA SSD, 128 gigs. Everybody has some like a regular RPM hard drive. You could throw in there and add it for games, but that's great for your operating system. Everything you need is going to be quick for the money. I love it. Now the graphics card, the GTX 960. It's low on power, it's fast, perfect for 1080p, and if you want to record your gameplay, NVIDIA has Shadow Play, so that's a great, it's not going to knock your frames when you record your gameplay. And it also has 3 display ports, HDMI and DVI inputs there, so it has everything you need there for $169, the perfect 1080p card. And I have myself this MSI graphics card, and it's perfect. Now the case, I went with a case that's going to keep everything nice and snug. I went with the trusted brand as well, so the parts aren't going to be very cheap, but of course it's only $29 after the mail-in rebate. Going to give you plenty of room to work with. It also has the USB front ports, USB 3.0 front ports there as well, so quick access there. And of course it has those drive bays for the SSDs and plenty of slots there for 3.5 hard drives as well. 29 bucks after rebate. Thermaltake's a great brand. And of course the Corsair, we have to power it up, 500 watts. This build is rated at about 300 watts, so we're giving you a little bit of cushion room for expandability if you want to overclock as well. And so 500, it's a rated bronze plus, so you're definitely going to get that reassurance with Corsair. They make top of the line PSUs, trusted there as well. And if you take a look there, 289 wattage is what this total system will use. But I know you guys are really curious about some gameplay, what the gaming benchmarks would be. So let's get started on that. Man, look at that graph though. Okay, seriously though, it's simple but it's effective, this graph, so don't hate. Alrighty guys, so I did these testings. Battlefield, these are all at its the ultimate presets, right? So the highest presets you can do at 1080p, right? So these are all at 1080p at the highest presets. Battlefield's averaging at about 56. The only thing that's bringing it down was because of the minimum. That 56 is the average. Far Cry definitely playable at 58. 61 Tomb Raider, BioShock Infinite Tomb Raider. And if you notice, Battlefield and BioShock had some really high maxes. Far Cry is a really demanding game. That's why it got down to 32 frames per second. But overall, definitely playable if you check out those averages. You can even, these are just the presets. You guys can even bump down some of the settings on these games, and you'll get just more of a smoother experience if you want to do that. But that's all I got for you guys today. I hope you like this build. Stay classy.